Live. Thanks for checking in. You might be wondering, like, is this evening time at the Christmas Tree Farm? And that's not right, because it's noon on Wednesday when we do Midweek Live, and we are live. It's great to be with you. I'm actually in our studio, and these are Christmas trees here because last night we had our band in this space, socially distanced and safe, but recording for our Christmas Eve gatherings that are going to be this year on December 24th, which is Christmas Eve. Thanks for checking in and being here. This is downstairs in our church, in our studio space that we made several months ago. And this is where we've been doing all of this kind of stuff each week. I want to share with you three things that I want you to know that are really important. Two of them have a story. One of them doesn't, but it'll be great anyways. The first one is this. One of the main ways that we've been gathering as a church in this season has been in our virtual house gatherings, and these have been fantastic. We've relaunched one that was going for a while and then kind of restarted at Advent, so for 2 weeks now. And one of the people in this house gathering, which is in Northeast, kind of in the neighborhoods of Beaumont and Wilshire and Coley, this house gathering that meets online on Sundays has got together recently to pack together some kits, and a person in there in this house gathering, Mary Grove, I want to shout out to you. Thanks for posting this. Saw it on Facebook. Just pictures of you guys getting together and putting together care kits for people in our city who are homeless in this season, and working together with organizations in our city to help distribute those care kits. But it was so great to see people from our church together. You shared that that's the first time that you'd been physically present with some other people in your house gathering. What a great opportunity to be safe with masks and all that, but to see kids putting those together, adults, parents, all together doing that was so great to hear. Our house gatherings are where we're seeing so much life in the midst of the season in our church family, and Jesus is working, and we know that new people have actually found Jesus and community through these, and they're so great. We've got two new ones that have started for Advent as well. A new one, our West Side virtual house gathering is just huge, and so that one kind of hived off or multiplied into a new one. CJ's leading that one. Thanks, CJ, for leading that. But that one's going. So if you want to jump into a new one, that's a great one. If you're on the West Side, you don't have to be there, but that's where those folks are that are in that new one on the West Side. And then another one that started new is kind of in deep southeast of our city, and so kind of around Clackamas and Happy Valley, Milwaukee, Oregon City. If you're anywhere down there, or you just like that area, or you know somebody who's in that area and want to jump in, I'm actually getting to lead this one right now for Advent, and it was fun to be on Sunday and to meet some new folks and to be together. And so want you to join in if you're in that part of our city and check it out. And even if it's just for Advent or if it's for beyond that, whatever's fine. But those are our virtual house gatherings. They've just been great. Second thing is this. As we know that with the new restrictions that have kind of come and gone, kind of depending on week, it's hard to keep up with all of that. I shared last week that the governor has given churches permission to meet up to 100 people if they have the space, and we do in our building to have space. And so we're on the front end of just discerning and trying to make that decision about what that looks like, of how we add to the life of our church with in-person gatherings at some point. And so obviously that decision has not been made. We're not meeting in our building through the end of the year. That was a decision we made probably 6 months ago. But as we look into January, February, March, depending on how everything else goes, it would be really helpful to hear from everyone, as many as possible. So we're doing another survey. And that's, if you're watching this live right now, if you're watching it later, I'm told there'll be a place on the screen where you can click on that survey. So it might be right there or over there, or over there, or maybe it's over there. I have no idea where it's going to be, but you can click on, and then it will also be posted in our Mosaic Weekly that will come out email tomorrow on Thursday. And so would you please take that? It's 8 questions. I'm told it would take the normal average reader less than very long, like 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes. I think you could probably do it faster. It will not take much time. It will be really helpful to hear from as many people as possible. So please fill that out. Thank you. Third thing is this, last thing. We're in Advent. We're 2 Sundays in. We've got 2 more Sundays. If you miss seeing that experience of lighting a candle, those are happening in virtual house gatherings. I actually lit one and did not set anything else on fire, and I didn't even practice, but that's been fun to do within our virtual house gatherings. We're two weeks out of 4 into the Advent season. We've got 2 more, and then on Christmas Eve is our Christmas Eve gatherings. I already mentioned that that's why these trees are here, and our band is working hard to record and get that. We've got a digital online experience that is going to be, you can watch it anytime, but we're going to play it 3 times throughout Christmas Eve, different times to watch with the rest of our church from the safety of your home or wherever you're at. So that's really important. The other thing is we've got these things. Hopefully you don't lose me here, but this is a sign. I showed you this last week. I can't believe we did this. This was I forget whose idea this was, but we've got these yard signs, and a number of folks have put these in their yards. We put one in ours, and had somebody share from Mosaic that they looked out on their security camera. Their wife actually notified them, hey, there's somebody in our yard, and they looked on their security camera footage that's pointed out to their front porch and yard, and somebody had walked up and was actually using the QR code and finding out about Mosaic. They didn't know because, you just see the sign and light shines in darkness. What does that mean? QR code takes us to our website. So that might be simple. You might not be willing to put one in your yard sign, or maybe you've been waiting a long, long time to find the exact yard sign that you would put in your yard. And here it is. So we've got several left. Would love to have you come and pick one up at the office. If you're dropping kids off tonight for either middle school or high school, you can grab one, and good luck assembling it. That takes a little challenge, and then you can put it in your yard, and it'll be great. Somebody might actually view that and find out about what's going on at Mosaic for Christmas Eve in this Advent. Hey, thanks for checking in. It's great being with you. I love you. I miss you. Talk to you soon. Have a great Wednesday.